So the media just called out Amber Heard while targeting Jason Momoa, James Wan, and more, pointing out the fact that she's out, and she's out without crutches, despite the fact that she is supposed to have had a catastrophic injury just a few short weeks ago. The PR photographs in this thing, they are absolutely something too. Going from this just a month ago, drink that image in, to this just a week ago, to this. And who knew that the X-Men and regenerative healing, that was based on a true story? You and I, we're going to talk about this stuff today too. Oh man, this really is fun times. This is fun times indeed. Alright, so hey there to all you fine folks on this fine day. By the way, I hope you are doing excellently. So this is absolutely amazing. Why? Because this is supposed to be a piece going after Jason Momoa, James Wan, Warner Brothers, and more, but instead this ends up calling out who would have thought? Now from Go, this actually reads like a call out too, with the article pointing out that she's out with her kid, she doesn't need any crutches at all, and you know what? She needed them just a few days ago. Hey man, things that must be smoking, right? Listen to this, quote, was seen walking without her crutches on a stroll with her daughter just days after being spotted using the walking aids. The 37-year-old actress was seen hand in hand with 2-year-old daughter on Tuesday as they were enjoying their new life in Madrid. It certainly seemed like AH's health has been improving after injuring her hip while training for a New York City marathon, as she did not have the crutches with her on the outing with her only child. Now, there's a lot of PR pictures included in this article, too, and I'll show you those in just a moment. But before I do, I want you to remember, this was just a few short weeks ago. You can see her here. She's supposed to be hobbling on 2 crutches. She actually has an arm brace along with that. Plus, she's required to wear these shoes here. These shoes, they are totally flat. She's supposed to have a hip injury. Well, apparently, every single thing has changed now. She has full range of motion. You'll notice, got her head tilted, using her phone, has full use of that arm that she had locked off. She can go scrounging around without any type of pain whatsoever. On top of that, you'll notice there are no walking aids, and as far as walking aids, there's nothing for her feet either. In fact, if you look at this, there's no traction. That means that you're not worried about falling down at all, and really, as a kicker, you're carrying every single thing that you can manage to put in your hands too. Yeah, that seems like something, doesn't it? In fact, there are a few PR pictures that are included in this attack piece. You'll notice the first one right here. Again, no problems at all, no traction, no walking implements or aids, and, she's able to control a kid right here. And really, you have to wonder if this PR piece, it's meant to camouflage another PR piece that seemed to go terribly, terribly wrong when it came to PR stunt pictures. If you look at this one, this came out not too long ago at all. You can see out. She has the crutch there. She's supposed to still be utilizing it, but seems like she forgets that quite a few times. Check these pictures out here. You have first. She's using it. Although, of course, she doesn't need the brace on the arm anymore. That has miraculously gone away. And she can shove her hand in the smallest freaking pockets ever. You can see these others here. Yep, got it. Don't really need to use it that much, though. In fact, she can bend her back with a hip injury. I don't know if you've ever had one. It is not a fun feeling, though. But yeah, this stuff, it goes back and forth. She'll be using it for support. Then, we got a close-up there. Oh, wait, we have a full range of motion. We can go all the way to the ground. Honestly, a lot of this stuff reminds me of a movie version of a tent revival. Hey, I need this walking implement. Oh, look, don't need it anymore whatsoever. Gotta change my makeup up. Hey, that wrist that I hurt? Yeah, I'm gonna balance my crutch with it. yeah, hey, I'm going to use my crutch, but hey, again, got full range of motion, can even flex my feet. You know, the feet that are supposed to be injured. By the way, still got the same shoes on, too. Oh, look, the crutch is laying on the ground. No need to use it at all anymore because, hey, apparently someone's healed. Until you walk away, then you need the thing again. Now, the craziest thing about this article is it's meant not to just be a puff piece, but that is meant to be a targeting piece for Jason Momoa, James Wan, Johnny Depp, Warner Brothers, Aquaman 2, and more. And I mean, look at how they mix this stuff together. First, they talk about, oh man, did you see how she was dressed? Oh, look at her accessories. Oh, look at her signature blonde locks. Everything is great. Oh, by the way, Jason Momoa, quote, her latest outing comes just days after bombshell claims that Aquaman 2 co-star Jason Momoa pushed to have her fired from the film and that he purposefully dressed like Johnny Depp on the set. Then they talk about her returning as Mira. And it's funny. I mean, this is confirmation of a blacklist, like I said. They told you. This is the same source, by the way, that said, oh, she's leaving Hollywood. She has a lot of things to return to later on. Yeah, she doesn't. But they tell you, she had her scenes cut. This stuff is proof. Now, from there, this turns into a major call out. And I think this is accidental too. Why? Because they go out of their way to kind of hide sources, to hide evidence and more. I mean, Variety, they note, reported that Depp fans paid court fees for the release of the therapy notes for Dr. Don Hughes. But they say, hey, by the way, those notes, they popped up on Reddit. They didn't, by the way. Why would you pay the fees for something just to casually shove them out on Reddit? That doesn't make sense. It actually links to sites with lots of evidence. Then they talk about, oh, here's the claims about Jason Momoa. He supposedly wanted her fired. He was supposedly drunk, late on set, dressed like Johnny, had all the rings too. Then it turns into the double-decker of call-outs. You have, first and foremost, Warner Brothers. This is a DC studio spokesperson talking about AH. This tells you, done. I mean, she is gone. They're saying, yeah, Jason Momoa conducted himself in a professional manner at all times on the set of Aquaman, The Lost Kingdom. Then they follow that up with the PR picture here. And the PR picture, again, this, yeah, it's revisionist, let's say. Very revisionist, just like everything else we see. But anyway, let me know what you think about this. And as always, appreciate the heck out of you. You make this stuff work. Thank you. Links are in the description, by the way. If you want to help out the channel, we could always use your help too. Yeah, I'm going to end here. Thanking you again, and we'll see you soon.